fine. How are you?
I am fine, and I'm so excited because we're going to talk about 5134 Kelsey, which is in Mayflower Estates, which is absolutely my favorite part of Dallas. And I'm a North Dallas gal. We've always lived north and Northwest Highway, south of LBJ, and all over up here. And this is my favorite part of town. So
Oh, it's the best neighborhood,
it is
close to everything. Preston Royal, all the private schools. You've got
right.
big lots. I mean, it's just a
And
wonderful
trees,
neighborhood.
the trees.
And
That's
trees.
what, yeah, that's what got us is that we came from the East Coast, the Midwest, so we wanted
Mhm.
trees and we found trees here. And, I would send pictures back home and people would like, oh, you have trees in Texas. Yes, we do. Okay, so getting to this, here's what I want to know because this is an older home built in 1955.
55, yes.
We built them beautifully then.
Yeah.
So we're told that these homes aren't selling, that the buyers want the new homes. They want, high ceilings and all this stuff. And yet here's a home, a classic home that has been remodeled and you sold it. How long did it take you to sell it?
One day.
One day. You sold this home in one day?
We had multiple offers in one day.
Whoa.
So it was, that is a very good point that you mentioned. This was a beautiful custom home built for the Carr Collins family,
Yes.
very philanthropic, North Dallas and Preston Hollow family. So it actually has very tall ceilings. It was built in a very elegant, entertaining style for the 50s. And then it's been continuously updated, but we weren't sure about it because it does not have the look that new construction has. And so we kind of weren't sure about it, except for I just knew how special this home was. And others agreed, and it sold in one day with multiple offers.
Multiple offers. Tell me about there's this gleaming black flooring in the kitchen that I'm obsessed with, and it's put together so beautifully, of course, with the gold bamboo chairs on that
Yes.
floor. I mean, which is just, I mean, you guys just scroll down and you'll see all these pictures because we're going to put them up. But what buyers just go, oh my God, we love this.
They really did love it. And those were original floors, which
Oh.
they polished, extraordinarily.
See,
And
see, everyone wants her because she's in such high demand. They're
yes,
trying to get her.
I know. I apologize. I don't know how to get rid of it. And
That's
it's
okay.
coming up on my computer.
At
But
least at least you don't have the cat face like that guy did
well,
on.
I know. I was thinking about that. I was like, I need a picture of my dog on here.
No, so those are original floors that they polished?
Yes. I mean,
Oh,
with it like painted and polished, and they were beautiful. And, but this was a deceiving home from the front because it looks like a ranch
right,
on the front. It looks
right.
updated, and it's been added on to, and it has a lot of space. But, the exterior looks like a ranch.
Mhm.
So I told, my client, who is the best. I mean, my sellers were just the best sellers ever. But I'm like, we have to really come out with an agent preview because, you have to get into this home
To see
to
it.
see what it is.
Mhm.
And, everyone has such beautiful photography now. We're all using architectural photography.
Right,
Everyone has stepped up their game, but there is no substitute for getting into a house.
right.
And the second you walked in the door of this house, I mean, the agents couldn't believe it. The clients couldn't believe it. You walked in and was just, wow.
But you sold it so fast, we couldn't even post it on Candy's Dirt
I know.
because you sold it so quickly. Now, so did you get a chance to market it at all?
Well, I did. I pre-marketed it and I put it into MLS, and that's the other thing that I'm a firm believer in. But I pre-marketed it that we were having this agent preview, and then the morning of the preview, I put it in MLS so that everybody could see it because we have so many. I actually thought a local buyer would be interested in the provenance of this home, and that is who we found. But I in general, we have so many buyers from all over. I theorized that maybe somebody didn't know they wanted to move until they saw this home. So I
Oh.
wanted to get it out there to the most people, and that's through MLS. So,
And so the
um,
people who bought it were local people who just wanted to change homes.
well, they didn't even have their house on the market.
Oh my
So
God.
they saw this home and they wanted this home.
Okay, well you've got to watch our, I'm sure you saw the Zillow spot on Saturday Night Live that
Yes. Oh my gosh. I love that so much. That is so true.
it's so true. And this is exactly what happened right here.
Yes.
They saw this home, they fell in love with it, and they sold their, so you turned around and sold their home for them.
No, I worked with Catherine Roberts at Briggs Freeman Sotheby's, who is a favorite, and she brought the buyers. And I don't know if their house is
So
for sale.
doesn't
Yeah,
matter. They bought this one. Okay, so was it a cash deal?
it was a cash deal.
Oh my God, I love it. So many of this. How many serious buyers do you think looked at the property?
Well, I would say, I mean, we kind of cut it off because it was, we're in a pandemic. We tried, we have masks and sanitizer and all of that, but, you don't want like a free for all. But I would say we had 10 plus serious buyers. We had four contracts and then four offers and then one contract.
One contract. And was their backup?
There were people who were interested in a backup, but we did not. We felt really good about our buyer, and so we just did not execute a backup.
With that. Okay, sounds great. And so let's get this straight. So you pre-listed the house, and you can only do that for a certain amount of time in now with the new rules, right?
Yes, but I actually didn't. I mean, I did that like the day before. I
Right.
mean, it was kind of before the rules took effect, but I still kind of followed the guideline
Yeah.
of that.
And you did that, you listed it on what day?
In October.
In October, and then you had, within one day you had it sold.
Mhm.
And I might add that this is a year, a down year, a pandemic year, 2020, the year of whatever you want to call it, that we're all have different names for it, the most unusual year in our lifetime, and you sold it in one day. Well,
I know. But it is the perfect home for a pandemic because it has, well, number one, it was move-in ready. So it was completely updated. You didn't have to redo the master bath or the kitchen or anything. Everything was just beautiful. And then there were rooms for everyone. It was kind of, it was an expanded ranch. So you had upstairs space that had two bedrooms, and so that was kind of kid space. You have guest quarters, which were really nice, and
wow.
the husband used that as his office. Then you also had a cabana that she was using for her office, and then you were on almost an acre of land. It was just shy of
Yeah.
an acre of
Yeah,
land,
those are big
and
lots.
so it had all this
Cool.
space, pool, yard, multiple living areas. It was just, it's perfect. It's completely self-contained
And
for
did
a
they
family.
come from a smaller home or a condo or?
They came, I actually had met them years ago. I had sold them a home in Preston Hollow, and they were expanding, they were kind of moving up on this home. And it was the perfect home when we bought it. And then she just took it to the next level,
Yeah.
and
Oh, gorgeous. That master bathroom, y'all, look at this master bathroom because it was a remodeled master bath with two beautiful sinks, the most I'm not a vessel tub girl. I like the marble around the tub so you have
yes.
something to sit on. And it is a beautiful example of a renovation that can be done that is just lovely. The white marble Carrera and
Yes,
yeah,
but
beautiful.
it's not contemporary. Not everybody is looking for that white look.
Right.
And this did not have, it had a lot of color. It had a lot of traditional finish out in a fresh way, and tons of windows. It had a lot of beautiful light, but it just looked expensive. It looked
Oh, it's
done and
timeless.
decorated, and
This to me was
Classic.
Grace Kelly. I mean, this home is a home Grace Kelly would have lived in. I'm of
Yes.
course aging myself, but you know what I mean. That
Yes.
elegance and pearls and everything. So, I mean, Zoom it sold. Susan Baldwin, you did it in a day. Beautiful home, multiple offers, pretty close to asking price, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very close to asking price.
I mean,
And it just, MLS works, beautiful photography works, getting in to see a home works. And all of the 4 offers that we received were from all different agencies. And I love that because that shows that I did my job on
right.
getting it out to everyone.
You got the word out. Well, don't forget, will you please try to hang on to them long enough so we can write about them? Please.
Yes.
Give us at least 2 days, okay? Susan, thank you so much for joining us and sharing this amazing
Oh,
story with us.
thank
Thank
you. I
you.
love being with you, Candy. Take care. I love your artwork
Oh,
and
thank
you
you.
look beautiful and we're all gonna make it.
Well, we're gonna make it. I'm second vaccine girl right here, so we're almost
Okay, way to go.
way to go. So we'll be
That's good.
partying soon. More
I
candy
know.
parties.
We can't wait. We can't wait for that.
Champagne. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you. Bye.
Bye.